Fox News is embarrassing themselves with the guests that they have, like the Alina Habas and the Pam Bondis and the Sean Duffys. I mean, the list goes on with the idiots that are in Donald Trump's administration. And if you don't know who Alina Habba is, this is Donald Trump's, personal attorney. And she showed up yesterday on Fox News on the evil racist witches show, also known as Laura Ingraham. She sounds like a scarecrow, by the way, Laura Ingraham. She's the racist scarecrow. Joe Biden. Listen to Habba speak on Laura Ingram's show last night.
It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat. I was at the prayer breakfast this morning, the national prayer breakfast, and I saw people that tried to persecute President Trump sit in front of him. And that man looked at all of them, just like Zuckerberg, just like Bezos, just like these people that are now surrounding us and helping the cause. He said one thing: if America could only get the left and the right to sit down and work together, we would be so strong. We could do more than I can do by myself.
Yeah. What has Habba done by herself? First of all, can you think of anybody worse than Donald Trump to actually work with the other side and have Republicans and Democrats sit at a table and negotiate and work together? She's blaming this on Democrats. You think Donald Trump is the guy to work with Democrats? Are you kidding me? What an idiotic thing to say. But again, Habba is a complete idiot. She's probably one of the worst attorneys out there that passed the bar, lost in Donald Trump's case, by the way, and somehow she becomes a household name on the right because she's attractive. It's certainly not because she's smart. And then, this is how pathetic Fox News is, because these are the type of guests that they get. Listen to Habba trying to be funny on the evil racist witch Laura Ingraham show.
Don't care about fairness. They are completely woke, and it is an actual joke. And I just rhymed for you, Laura. There's your clip. Not on purpose.
I didn't do it on purpose. They're woke and it's a joke. You want to talk about two dumb bimbos, Laura Ingraham and Habba, two dumb, talentless idiots that spread bigotry and hatred and support a liable, sexual abusing, adjudicated rapist that also is a 34-count felon. Two absolute bimbos. And this is the type of programming that they have on Fox Noise. And here's the point where Habba starts talking about a mandate. That's what these far-right imbeciles do every single day. They say, America spoke and it was a mandate.
There was a clear mandate from America that we want what's good, what's God, and what's healthy and right and safety. And these people...
First of all, it's not a clear mandate. They keep saying that. They're wrong. It was one of the closest elections in American history, and Donald Trump won by less than 1.5% of the popular vote. That is not a mandate. If you want to talk about a mandate, we can talk about how Joe Biden won in 2020, which was a much larger margin of victory than Donald Trump. But you see, they'll say they cheated and that was fake and that was phony, but this was a legitimate election. These are some of the dumbest people that America has to offer. Speaking of some of the dumbest people that America has to offer, what about Sean Duffy? They are still talking about DEI after that joke of an interview with Laura Ingraham, who is just a disgraceful human being, with Habba. This is the entire night last night. I'm playing it for you. This is. Then Sean Hannity interviews Sean Duffy, and you would think after that embarrassing press conference where Donald Trump basically blamed the plane crash over Reagan Airport on DEI hires, when we learned that that had absolutely nothing to do with the crash. The investigation is still ongoing. You have Sean Duffy on the Sean Hannity show. And what are they talking about? Are they talking about the grieving families? Are they talking about how, maybe they made some mistakes and maybe Elon Musk shouldn't have put pressure to gut the FAA and they didn't even have somebody in that position till after the crash? Are they talking about how they're comforting the families? No. The moron, Sean Hannity, speaking to another moron, Sean Duffy, and they're bringing up DEI and talking about how Trump always stands behind women. I'm not making this up. Just have a listen to this.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is with us. Well, like everybody, I mean, it's all shock and awe. But when you go back to the DEI policies, and we didn't really, the word woke was not a big part of the vernacular, even in Donald Trump's first term. But when they put in DEI policies that would allow the hiring at the FAA of people with intellectual and psychiatric disabilities, and I read that was shock and awe to me. What was your reaction?
Well, Sean, I want to look at what was the focus of the department, right? The main focus, back to the history, was safety. The problem is they were focusing on, as you mentioned, the environment, EVs, changing language for social justice. They want to be politically correct. And when you don't focus on your systems and your safety, bad things happen. And so
Yeah, you guys are really focusing on safety, aren't you? You guys have gutted the FAA. You didn't even have a leader when they axed the leader, and you only replaced the position after this horrible plane crash. And in the first sentence, when Sean Hannity introduces Sean Duffy on Fox News yesterday, the racist bigot Sean Hannity brings up DEI. You want to talk about psychiatric disabilities? That would be the commander-in-chief right now. Duffy is a complete imbecile. Sean Hannity spreads his bigotry, and they might as well just say the N-word on Fox News every night, because every single time a Sean Hannity or a Laura Ingraham or a Jesse Waters says DEI, what they really are doing are calling black people the N-word, period. That is what they are doing. And it wasn't the left or mainstream media that used the term woke. It was MAGA Republicans that used the term woke. So I don't know what Sean Hannity is talking about there,